He entered his diner, unnoticed, blending in like any ordinary morning customer. No suit, no security, just quiet observation behind tired, curious eyes. The bell rang softly, yet tension hung heavier than breakfast grease. He ordered toast and black coffee, simple comfort from childhood memories. The booth leather cracked beneath him, worn from years of unnoticed labor. He scanned the room, sensing something wrong beneath familiar routines. Workers moved carefully, like every step risked punishment or reprimand. Smiles looked practiced, not warm, fear hiding behind polite service. A waitress approached slowly, shoulders tight, eyes avoiding unnecessary attention. Her name tag read Janelle, faded letters matching her exhaustion. She spoke softly, like volume itself could invite trouble nearby. He noticed her hands shake while writing an order already memorized. She apologized twice without reason, fear ingrained deep into habit. His instincts sharpened, recognizing survival behavior he'd seen before. Her eyes darted toward the counter, checking danger before breathing. Behind the counter stood the manager, arms crossed, watching silently. His stare carried control, not leadership, dominance without spoken words. The waitress flinched when his voice cut through kitchen noise sharply. Toast arrived carefully, placed like a mistake could cost employment. He thanked her kindly, noticing she didn't relax afterward. She whispered apologies again, bracing for anger she hadn't caused. He asked gently if everything was all right this morning. Her mouth said yes, but her eyes screamed no. She leaned closer, lowering her voice until it barely existed. "Please don't complain," she whispered, fear shaking every syllable. His chest tightened, realizing kindness here carried consequences. She glanced back again, confirming the manager was watching closely. He slid a small tip forward. Gratitude offered quietly. Her face drained instantly, panic replacing practiced calm. She refused fast, whispering desperately, "He can't see." He pulled the money back, heart pounding with anger. She explained tips were taken, punishment followed anyone questioning rules. Hours cut, shifts worsened, threats disguised as management, discipline. She stayed silent for her son, survival leaving no choice. The words hit him harder than any accusation ever could. He saw it clearly now, fear poisoning his business from inside. Other workers mirrored her behavior, avoiding eye contact, moving cautiously. The manager watched everything, power feeding his smug expression. He realized reports never show who cries during breaks. Silence protected abusers while victims carried shame quietly. He slipped her a card discreetly, offering unseen help. Confusion mixed with hope flickered briefly across her face. The manager approached, fake smile stretched thin with suspicion. The air froze, staff waiting for consequences again. The owner stood calmly, decision already settled firmly inside. He asked the manager to talk, voice steady, controlled. The manager dismissed concerns, blaming workers for weakness. He accused them of laziness, justifying cruelty as control. Then the truth landed quietly. "I own this diner." Laughter died instantly, power draining from the manager's eyes. Staff froze, witnessing accountability they never believed possible. Abuse was named clearly. Tip, theft, threats, intimidation, exposed. The manager backed away, realizing fear no longer protected him. "You're fired," the owner said, voice firm and final. The door closed behind him, bell ringing like release. Silence followed, heavy but filled with fragile hope. The waitress stepped forward, shaking, struggling to believe safety. He confirmed the truth, apologizing for failing them earlier. Tears fell as she realized she was never the problem. He promised change. Systems rebuilt, transparency restored immediately. An envelope eased her fear. Dignity returned without humiliation. Other workers gathered closer, relief spreading quietly. The diner felt lighter, no longer ruled by fear. Next morning, the owner returned openly. No disguise needed. A clear tip jar stood proudly, honesty replacing theft. Staff laughed softly, shoulders relaxing for the first time. The waitress worked confidently, no longer watching shadows. Leadership shifted from control to service overnight. He listened, learned, rebuilt trust, one conversation at a time. Fear lost its grip when accountability arrived. Quiet courage had kept the diner alive unseen. Strength whispered through survival, not loud confrontation. Presence mattered more than distance ever could. Businesses fail when humanity is ignored. People thrive when safety becomes non-negotiable. Silence protects cruelty longer than anyone admit. One moment of truth can free many voices. Leadership means standing beside, not towering above. He didn't save them. He listened and acted. She survived because she had to, not because it was easy. Together, they reclaimed dignity stolen slowly over months. The diner became what it was always meant to be. Fear retreats when exposed to light. Never ignore trembling hands. They carry strength. Power without accountability destroys quietly. Courage doesn't always shout. Sometimes it whispers truth. Work should never demand fear as payment. Protection is leadership's first responsibility. Kindness backed by action changes, lives permanently. That morning rewrote many futures forever. One whisper stopped him cold and changed everything. Silence broke. Justice entered. Healing began. The strongest workers often suffer quietly longest. Real leadership listens before it speaks. That's how one diner found its soul again.